Let's work on the third floor of Isabela's tower. I originally thought this area was Mirabel's room. I have no idea why, but now I know. Isabela uses both floors. It makes sense why Isabela ended up with a tower. She was supposed to marry Mariano, so the house gave her a larger space. Does that mean Dolores will get a tower too if she ends up getting married to Mariano? How hard is it to renovate this house? I was trying to figure out how these rooms work. According to the Art of Encanto, the rooms are finite in space. It transitions from a regular, ordinary-looking room to a fantastical area. It does say the room transports the person. I don't really like about the finite space concept. I want them to be transported completely to another location, so meaning the destination location is infinite. I want this to be another location in Colombia, not an area inside the room. Since making stuff up is kind of what I do, I'm going to change how this universe works. The reason I want to do that is because I don't think this village is closed off from the outside world. Bruno mentioned how it was almost impossible for him to leave the town because of the mountains. So walking out of this village is extremely difficult, although it seems like it is possible. However, we see things in this village that must have come from the outside, like the piano that Agustin plays, the accordions in the village, the glasses that Mirabel wears, the fireworks. These are likely items that were imported in. There are not that many pianos and accordion manufacturers in the world. It seems extremely unlikely that Agustin built the piano just for himself. Also, Abuela Alma's room looks exactly like the room that she left behind in the village that she fled. It seems weird that someone would decorate the new room to look exactly like the one that she fled, unless this room is her old room. Her room connects back to the village that she came from. She never really left. Mirabel did not get a magical room because her location is the village that she's currently living in, Encanto. She can just walk out. There is no need for some kind of a magical transportation. In that sense, I think everyone's gift might even be linked to something special about the location they are associated with. Since Mirabel is associated with the newly built town of Encanto, maybe her ability is not yet manifested because Encanto, as the village, hasn't figured out what it specializes in. But maybe Mirabel represents this new way of doing things, a new way of building a community. That is something Mirabel has to find out to earn her magical power. So as for building the top floor of Isabela's tower, I put in 4 shutter doors. I copied the doors I made previously and then turned them white. There is a balcony on the front. The walls are covered with purple stucco. There is a small chimney on top. There is also a little decoration on the chimney that looks like a tulip. I'm not sure if tulip grows in Colombia. Probably not. Anyway, some kind of a flower that looks like a tulip. It is made of metal, maybe copper. I tried reading about the flowers of Colombia, but it's not exactly a topic I can just wrap my head around in a few weeks. I can barely distinguish different kinds of garden flowers. Isabela is now going to be the resident botanist in our doll's world. I probably should learn more about flowers. It's too bad most of these flowers are flowers I have never seen in my life. I have never lived in a tropical climate. I know nothing about farming either. It looks like Encanto has a cornfield, but I looked up the zone hardiness of corns and it doesn't match the zone hardiness of Colombia. Maybe it's a completely different kinds of corns? Clearly, I know nothing about what grows where. this is going to be a long road to figuring stuff out. Anyway, I think we got the general dimension of the house. We will put in Luisa's room next.